What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Cyril Gane. For those of you who enjoy the striking based fights, this is going to be a wet dream. Yeah, two big heavyweights. These guys could crack. They have striking backgrounds. As far as my knowledge, Jairzinho Rozenstruik is the more experienced striker. Biggie Boy has had like 85 kickboxing matches, 64 wins via KO. Pretty impressive. Needless to say, the guy is dangerous on the feet. Cyril Gane also has a kickboxing background, experience in Muay Thai, I believe. Cyril is a huge guy, 6'5", 82-inch reach. He moves well for being such a huge dude. He seems pretty light on his feet. Biggie Boy is not a small heavyweight himself. He's 6'2", 78-inch reach. Big, thick heavyweight who is also explosive. Alright guys, so first let's start with Cyril Gane. He's undefeated right now. His last win was against JDS via TKO. Pretty impressive stuff. Very imposing, huge heavyweight again. He looks like with every fight, he's improving his ground game. He looks eager to attempt submissions. You know, looks like he's getting more comfortable, which is kind of scary. Cyril Gane is definitely green to mixed martial arts. He only has 7 pro fights. Biggie Boy is also fairly green to the sport. 12 fights total, 11 wins, 1 loss. 10 of his wins have been via KO, and going back to his kickboxing record, 64 wins via knockout. That's freaking nuts. Biggie Boy's explosive, he's fast, expert striker, great gauge of distance. I think he has some pretty good timing. He knows when to explode. Kind of like Yoel Romero, he kind of like bides his time, puts his opponents like kind of like in a trance. He just kind of like picks his shots. So when you're relaxed, thinking that he moves a certain way, his speed is a certain way, he could just boom, explode on you and land something big. So real quick, how do I see this fight possibly playing out? I think when you have two big heavyweight strikers, each of them can knock each other out. Simple as that. They both have experience. They're predominantly strikers. So I don't think anybody's going to get submitted. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of grappling in this fight. If I could lean towards who I think is going to get the better of the striking exchanges, if you're going by experience, you're going to have to go with Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. But Cyril Gane is a huge dude. To me, he's an athletic specimen. So you never know. I mean, look at Francis Ngannou versus Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. On paper, Jairzinho far more experienced. He should have been more skilled on the feet. But that X factor, you know, Ngannou's raw natural power. He's a freak specimen himself. He just exploded on Rozenstruik and took him out. So when you got guys that big, like I said, the physicality, the athleticism, those are X factors in a fight. Cyril Gane has those X factors. I tend to lean more towards technique and experience. Both of these guys are within their prime, so I don't think that age is going to be a factor. Although you could argue that Jairzinho has more fight mileage, but he's not chinny. At least I don't think he is. So in this fight, I'm going to have to lean towards Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And again, that's just trying to think logically, going off of experience, going off of skill, which I think Jairzinho should be more skillful. But Cyril Gane is something else. You can't count him out in this fight, even though he has less experience than Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Again, those X factors, his physicality and athleticism. But I think Jairzinho is going to control the distance well. He's going to be aware of Cyril Gane's power, his explosiveness. I think Jairzinho learned his lesson with Ngannou. If Biggie Boy fights smart, doesn't get backed up in a corner, back against the cage, keeps it more in the open, you know, and just kind of stays comfortable, picks his shots, I could see him winning this fight. On the flip side, Cyril Gane could catch Jairzinho with something. When you got big heavyweights like this, with this kind of skill and striking background, anything can happen. But guys, final pick for me, I'm going to go with Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Again, based off of the experience, The fluidity on the feet. Jairzinho looks so comfortable standing. Definitely his realm. I like how Jairzinho picks his shots, explodes. Yeah, so I think Jairzinho could get it done. But it should be a great fight. My pick is Jairzinho Rozenstruik 60-40 to take this match. Anyway, guys, drop those picks in the comment section. Let me know who you think is going to win and why. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy this segment, consider hitting that sub button, like and share as it helps the channel grow. Appreciate you guys to the max. You're the best. And until the next one, my friends, take care and looking forward to this fight.